Good day, mates. Why don't we toss a shrimp on the barbie and take a gander at 10 interesting facts about a popular movie? Or not. Hi folks, I'm Hollywood actor Travis McClure. You might recognize me from such Hollywood blockbusters as Tremors 8, Weekend at Graboids, or my stellar performance as Grizzly Adams Jr. in the CBS TV Movie of the Week, Grizzly Adams Returns. Today I come to you with 10 interesting and unusual facts about the man we know as Minty. You know, we all enjoy watching Minty's videos about popular movies. He always seems to uncover so many interesting facts about the movies that he covers, and always gives us an in-depth look into what went into making those movies. But what do we truly know about Minty? For many of us, he's become our online friend, filled with fun and facts. But what in fact do we know about him? He has remained a mystery until now. Thanks to my crack research team, we've dug deep to find out the following interesting and in some cases disturbing facts about the man we call Minty. Number 1, his real name is not Minty. His real name, in fact, is Mark Joseph Bishop. But this is perhaps the most mundane of the facts we have about Minty. But that's just the beginning. Let's dig deeper. Fact 2. When you think about it, the name Mark Joseph Bishop sounds awful familiar, and you would be right. Mark Joseph Bishop, or as he is better known, Joey Bishop, was a member of the Rat Pack that included members such as Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin. Apparently, Minty is in fact the son of Rat Packer Joey Bishop, hence his fascination with movies in Hollywood. But having a famous father is only a fraction of the information we found out. Take, for instance, his nickname Minty. Some people think that this is due to his fresh sense of humor and outlook on life. Actually, it's a painful reminder of a sad time in Minty's life. You see, for 5 years, Mark was addicted to breath mints. He would suck on them day and night and day due to his obsession with having a fresh breath. His friends would jokingly call him Minty because he was always popping mints into his mouth. Unfortunately, this sort of addiction has a dreadful price to pay, like most addictions do. Unfortunately, in this case, it was Minty's teeth. You see, you've heard of meth mouth. Well, this has nothing compared to mint mouth. Fortunately, thanks to his friends and a successful GoFundMe campaign, Mark, or Minty, was able to get a fantastic new set of dentures. So the name Minty stuck, sort of like Paladin, if you get what I mean. Next. Despite his accent, Minty is actually not Australian. This is all part of his devious act to throw viewers off track from discovering the truth about him and the fact that he was actually born and raised in Fish Creek, Wisconsin, population 870. Despite its name, Fish Creek has no creeks or streams running through town. What it does have running through town every year is the annual Goat Cheese Festival featuring the Goat Cheese Parade. And every year, some lucky Fish Creek girl is named Goat Cheese Princess and acts as Grand Marshal for all the fun and festivities. It's truly a sight to behold. As I mentioned, Minty is not from Australia, despite his attempts to fool everyone with that fake accent of his. In fact, another interesting item about Minty is that his first YouTube channel featured his other great love, weather forecasting. Here for the first time is a brief bit of footage with Minty reporting the weather before he began using his real voice and giving out movie facts. Be warned, this footage is disturbing.
Major storm is heading for South Dakota on Friday, October the 4th, 2013. It's going to bring up to 30 plus millimeters of rain. The rain will fall sideways. The winds are going to be very strong in South Dakota.
I can tell you, as an actor, Accents are probably one of the hardest things you learn. I know I probably fooled you at the beginning of this video with my Australian accent. I do a spot-on Australian accent. Good night, Mike. But I tell you what, Minty has perfected it. When you look at his before and after footage, he is a talented with the accents. I'll give him that. Yes, it's not the only disturbing thing about Minty. His love of movies drove him as a young man to attempt his own acting career in the early 90s. Unfortunately, like most wide-eyed youth stepping off the bus in Hollywood for the first time, he found himself taking on roles in, shall we say, the adult film industry. Minty starred as Mike the Pizza Guy in Backdoor Lovers 3, and then he followed that up with the role that was his standout performance as Pete the Pizza Delivery Boy in Home Alone 2. Fortunately, his time in the porn industry was short-lived once he discovered he could make money on YouTube. Now, if only the rest of us were so lucky to have millions of viewers and learn to make money off this YouTube thing. If only. Another interesting tidbit is that for his 6th birthday, Minty got his first bike. He named it Black Beauty after the horse in his favorite movie. Of course, this was odd given that the bike was not black, and it was painfully obvious to all the kids in his neighborhood that it was a girl's bike, so he did suffer from a great deal of bullying as a result of the other boys in the neighborhood making fun of his bike, his girl's bike, Black Beauty. Okay, granted, I know the whole bike fact is kind of a stretch, but I mean, honestly, it's hard as hell to come up with 10 interesting facts about anything. How the hell does Minty do it? You know, many viewers of Minty's videos are fascinated by the large number of movie memorabilia and props that he has piled up behind him. However, upon closer examination, you will notice there are some very dark and disturbing items on display behind Minty. For example, if you look here, you'll see that what appears to be a kilo of Colombian cocaine on the shelf behind Minty. And if you look in this clip, you'll notice, yes, that's the Necronomicon, the Book of Evil, right there just sitting on the shelf. And if you look close in this picture, you'll see, yes, what appears to be the rotting corpse of beloved children's television host, Mr. Rogers. Poor Mr. Rogers. His corpse just lying there on Minty's shelf. Shame. Shame on you, Minty! You know, Minty has reviewed and given us behind-the-scenes look at several hit movies. However, eagle-eyed viewers have noticed that he has never covered a movie featuring beloved actor Ernest Borgnine. Yes, American movie icon Ernest Borgnine, he starred in so many hit movies like Marty or From Here to Eternity, and has even been considered America's sweetheart for decades. So why this hate for Sweet Ernie? Well, rumor has it that Ernest and Minty both competed for the love of actress Ethel Merman, and Minty was crushed when Ethel dropped him for Ernest, and then turned around 42 days later after being married for only 42 days, she was dumped by Ernest. So Minty was crushed by all of that, and, well, there still appears to be some animosity there, as Minty has refused to even mention Ernest Borgnine's name, or cover any of the movies he's in. You know, there's some Hollywood elite who whisper that Minty had something to do with that short marriage between Ernest Borgnine and Ethel Merman. Isn't it time, Minty, to end this whole foolish hatred you have against America's sweetheart, Ernest Borgnine? I mean, everybody here loves him. Well, folks, that brings us to our final and perhaps our most disturbing fact about Minty. If you search any conspiracy site online, you're going to find rumors about famous people, including American presidents, actually being reptilian aliens who are here to enslave us all. Well, Minty has deceived us in so many ways. Could it be that he's actually part of an evil alien invasion? A group of aliens wanting to enslave us all and put us in cages? Let's examine our best evidence, Minty's videos. Now, if you watch with me at normal speed, you don't see nothing. But now when our tech team slows down the footage to frame by frame, watch closely and you'll see it. There it is. There's the proof. It makes more sense now why he's always wearing those glasses in his videos. Apparently he's hiding his true identity and most disturbing secret of all, that Minty is in fact a reptilian alien. I tell you, that's scary stuff. Interesting indeed. Unique and interesting. 10 unique, interesting, and often disturbing facts about the man, or should I say, reptile alien we know as Minty. I hope you'll all join me in monitoring his YouTube channel even closer now, so we can hopefully unwrap the mystery that is Minty and possibly outdo his evil diabolical plan, whatever it is, for humanity. I know I'll be watching and keeping close track. You can count on it. Meanwhile, you can catch me this fall in my next blockbuster Hollywood production of Speed 3, 18 Holes of Hell, where me and Keanu Reeves will be on a golf cart trapped. We've got to keep going or the golf cart will explode. I don't want to give too much away. It's exciting. There's car chases, golf cart chases, somebody else for. It's pandemonium. Anyhow, I'll see you in Hollywood.